Hello guys! Hurry up everybody, have to join the ring guys. Make the like and subscribe to the channel everybody. Thank you so much for your joining. Every respected member, you should have to write your name in the chat. Rave! For you dear Rave, for you Rave. Rave, just double tap on the screen. I will be write your name my dear. Just double tap on the screen for a while. Yeah, just double tap on the screen for a while there. Thank you so much. Just, yeah, you should have to continue double tapping on the screen my dear. Hurry up guys, hurry up, every respected member have to join the room guys. I want to know from every person. Raf, where are you from watching dear Raf? Where are you from watching my lovely brother? Thank you so much for your joining, respected every respected member. Hurry up guys, every respected member, you should have to join the room guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Why not there? I will be write your name. Okay, okay, my dear. Thank you so much for your joining, respected member. I will be write your name, my dear. Jen, hey, how are you, dear Jen? Thank you so much for your joining, respected Jen. Hey, Jen, hey, how are you, dear Jen? Thank you so much for your joining, respected Johnny. Jackie, how are you, dear Jackie? Thank you so much for your joining. Thank you so much for your joining. Rave, for you, dear Rave. Thank you so much for your joining, respected Rave. Every respected member have to write your name in the chat, guys. I'm great. I'm good, my dear. Every person have to write your name in the chat, guys. Omar, how are you, dear Omar? Thank you so much for your joining. Harim, how are you, pretty Harim? Thank you so much for your joining, respected Harim. Every single person have to write your name in the chat, guys. Bonnie, how are you, dear Bonnie? Thank you so much for your joining, respected Bonnie. Aziz, how are you, dear Aziz? Please, every person have to write your name in the chat, guys. Larry, how are you, dear Larry? Thank you so much for your joining. Every respected member have to write your name in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for your joining. Talata, how are you, Talata? Thank you so much for your joining. Please, every respected member have to write your name in the chat, guys. I want to know from the every single person, where are you from watching the screen, guys? Hurry up, guys. Hurry up to write your name in the chat, guys. Jackie, I write your name, dear Jackie. Thank you so much for your joining, respected Jackie. Please, guys, you will be write your name in the chat, guys, making the like and subscribing to the channel. Having a lot of love and respect for your joining. Gia, how are you, Gia? Thank you so much for your joining. Please, guys, you should have to write your name in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for you joining. Sorry, guys, let me write. I will writing the name of the every person, and 1 second, guys. Just wait a while, guys. Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Let me adjust the camera, guys. Let me adjust the camera. Hi Daniel. Hi, how are you, my dear? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to Daniel. Thank you so much, Daniel. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear. Happy birthday to Daniel. Thank you so much, Daniel. Happy birthday, dear. Thank you so much. Can you send me a laughing disco, dear Daniel? Can you send a one laughing disco, my dear? Dear Daniel, thank you so much, dear. Happy birthday to you, my dear. Can you send a one laughing disco for the happiness of your birthday? Happy birthday to you, my dear. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just wait a while, guys. Happy birthday to Daniel. Thank you so much for your joining. Kana, how are you, Kana? Farah, how are you, dear Farah? Please, everybody, have to write your name in the chat, guys. Dominic, how are you, Dominic? Please, everybody, to write your name in the chat, guys. Every person have to write your name in the chat, guys. Increase the likes, guys. Increase the likes. Increase the likes. Every person have to increase the likes, guys. Please send the laughing disco or do the super chat, guys. You wanna try to make a small donation, guys. Arena, how are you, dear Arena? Thank you so much for your joining, respected Arena. How are you, dear Jaxie? How are you, Jaxie? Thank you so much for your joining, respected Jaxie. Please, everybody, to write your name in the chat, guys, and send the laughing disco, or send the laughing disco or finger heart, guys. Jai, how are you, Jai? Thank you so much for your joining. Malini, hi Malini, how are you, Malini? How are you, Malini? Thank you so much for your joining. Everybody, to write your name in the chat. Khadija, how are you, dear Khadija? Thank you so much for your joining, respected Khadija. Please, guys, every person to write your name in the chat, guys. Harry, how are you, dear Harry? Thank you so much for your joining, Harry. Oh my God, I love you so much. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Rahul, how are you, Rahul? Please, everybody, do the super chat, send the laughing disco or fingers, guys. Malini, I write your name, Malini. Asuka, how are you, Asuka? Please, guys, increase the likes, guys. Increase the likes. Have a blessed day. Thank you, dear Rayan. How are you, dear Rayan? Thank you so much for your joining, respected Rayan. Please, guys, everybody, increase the likes, guys. Samyak, how are you, Samyak? Thank you so much for you joining. Please, guys, to write your name in the chat, guys. Every person have to write your name in the chat and increase the likes, guys, to do the super chat or send the laughing disco. Please, everybody. Dennis, how are you, dear Dennis? Thank you so much for you joining. Hurry up, guys. Every respected member have to write your name in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for you joining. Please, guys, you should have to send the laughing disco or do the super chat, guys. Misty, how are you, Misty? How are you, Misty? How are you, Misty? Patel, how are you, Patel? Haya, how are you, dear Haya? Khani, how are you, dear Khani? Please, everybody, have to write your name in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for your joining. Karthik, how are you, Karthik? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Karthik. How are you, Karthik? Please, guys, you should have to write your name in the chat, guys, making the like and subscribing to the channel. Increase the likes, guys. You should have to write your name in the chat. Maya, how are you, dear Maya? Thank you so much for your joining, respected Maya. Oh, Neil, how are you, pretty Neil? Neil, thank you so much, Neil. Where are you from watching, dear Neil? Thank you, pretty. Thank you so much, Neil. Thank you so much, pretty. Thank you, dear Neil. How are you, dear Neil? Thank you so much, Neil. Neil, can you send a one laughing disco for my support, dear Neil? Thank you, pretty Neil. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much, pretty. Neil, can you send a one laughing disco? Basim, how are you, Basim? Thank you so much for your joining. Thank you so much, dear Neil. A lot of love, my dear. Thank you. Thank you for sending the gold coin there. Jojo, how are you, Jojo? Every person to write your name in the chat. Neil, if you are here, my pretty, yeah, pretty, if you are here, you wanna send a one laughing disco, please. If you cannot the laughing disco, you should try a 167 laughing disco fingers. These are the very beautiful gifts. You wanna try it, my dear Leah? How are you, Leah? Amina, how are you, Amina? Thank you so much for you joining. Henry, how are you, Henry? Please, every person to write your name in the chat. Cancel, how are you, Cancel? Please, everybody to subscribe the channel. Send the laughing disco, guys. Warnick, how are you, Warnick? Thank you so much for you joining, dear Warnick. Frank, how are you, dear Frank? Thank you so much for you joining, dear Frank. Please, everybody. Lule, how are you, Lule? Thank you so much for you joining, Lule. Hurry up, guys. Adrin, how are you, Adrin? Thank you so much for you joining. Respected Adrin. Lorna, how are you, Lorna? How are you, Lorna? Every person, please make the like, guys. Increase the likes. Send the laughing disco or super chat, or you wanna complete my goal. You wanna can send the fingers, everybody. Yeah. And Lara, how are you, Lara? How are you, Lara? Thank you so much for you joining, my dear. Francis, how are you, dear Francis? How are you, Francis? Pi, how are you, Pi? Thank you so much for you joining. Leah, how are you, dear Leah? Thank you so much for you joining. Benjamin, how are you, Benjamin? Benjamin, how are you, Benjamin? I'm subscribe your channel. Thank you so much. You should write your name, my dear. Justin, you should have to write your name. Bhagel, where are you from watching, dear Bhagel? Thank you, Bhagel, for your joining, my dear. You should have to write your name in the chat, my dear. Lawrence, how are you, Lawrence? Lexmi, okay, dear Lexmi. Thank you, Lexmi. Thank you so much for joining my stream. Where are you from watching, pretty? Jack, how are you, dear Jack? Where are you from watching, pretty? Can you do us? You are from India. Oh, thank you so much from India. Thank you. Can you do a super chat, my dear? Can you send can you send a gift on our screen? Jungwon, how are you, Jungwon? Please, guys, to write your name in the chat, send the laughing disco, do the super chat, guys. Jai, here is your name, my dear Jai. Jackie, how are you, Jackie? Sangon, how are you, Sangon? Parker, how are you, Parker? Arazy, how are you, Arazy? Hurry up, guys. Anengi, how are you, Anengi? Ava, how are you, Ava? Taddy, how are you, Taddy? Taylor, how are you, Taylor? Ananu, how are you, Ananu? Signy, how are you, Signy? Kalani, how are you, Kalani? Bala, how are you, dear Bala? Please, everybody, have to write your name in the chat, guys. Agatha, how are you, Agatha? Agatha, where are you from watching, dear Agatha? Jacob, how are you, Jacob? Cruz, how are you, Cruz? Please, everybody. Amelie, how are you, Amelie? Every person to write your name in the chat, guys. Send the laughing disco, do the super chat, guys. Xander, how are you, Xander? Hurry up, guys. Selena, how are you, pretty Selena? Logan, how are you, Logan? Please, everybody, have to write your name in the chat, guys. Rayan, how are you, Rayan? Every person do like and subscribe to the channel. Have to send the little laughing disco, guys. Rayan, I write your name there, Rayan. Here is your name there, Rayan. Melia, how are you, Melia? Sasj, how are you, Sasj? Any person can send the laughing disco, guys. Any person can send the laughing disco, guys. Jessica. How are you, dear Jessica? Any person can send the laughing disco, guys. Fauzan, how are you, Fauzan? Victor, how are you, Victor? Julie, hi, Julie. How are you, Julie? Why not, Julie? Julie, can you do a super chat for my support, dear Julie? Caleb, how are you, dear Caleb? How are you, Caleb? Thank you so much, dear Caleb. Ghouls, how are you, dear Ghouls? Hi, dear Ghouls, how are you, Ghouls? Please, everybody, have to write your name in the chat, guys. Manon, how are you, Manon? Thank you so much for your joining. Please, every person have to send the laughing disco. Webhave, how are you, Webhave? Any person can send the Laura, how are you, Laura? Any person can send, guys, can send it, please. You wanna have to send only a one fingers, guys. It's not a big gift, you know. The finger is a very small finger hearts and laughing disco. These are both have a very small and a funny gift, guys. Have a have a favorite gifts you wanna to play, guys. Megan, how are you, Megan? You have to click on the gift icon to play on the screen, guys. CB, how are you, CB? Shazmani, how are you, Shazmani? Vinny, how are you, Vinny? J and R, Vinny J R. Kalani, how are you, Kalani? Every person, Arena, how are you, dear Arena? Hurry up, every person, have to write your name in the chat. Leona, how are you, Leona? Thank you so much for your joining. Justice, how are you, Justice? Albina, how are you, Albina? Hurry up, guys. Every single person to write your name in the chat, guys. Simi, how are you, Simi? Felix, how are you, Felix? Please, guys, you wanna send the laughing disco or super chat, guys? Navi Le Joy. Thank you so much for you joining, my dear. Thank you. Here is your name, my dear. Welcome, dear. Can you do the super chat, my lovely brother? If you wanna can easily, you wanna make a small donation. You wanna make a small donation for my support. Alison, how are you, dear Alison? Eric, how are you, Eric? Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat. Taylor, hurry up, Taylor. Ala, hurry up, Ala. Sophia, hurry up, Sophia. Larry, hurry up, Larry. Ethan, hurry up, Ethan. Annie, hurry up, Annie. Valen, hurry up, Valen. Please, everybody, to send the laughing disco or do the super chat, guys. Neil, how are you, pretty Neil? I wanna write your name, Neil. You wanna go from there, pretty Neil? How are you, Neil? Thank you so much, pretty Neil. Thank you. Thank you for your gold gift, my dear gold coin. Thank you so much, Neil. I wanna write your name once again, my red. And my dear, here is your name. Looks that Neil. Yeah, thank you so much for supporting on my channel, my dear. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mia, how are you, Mia? Thank you so much for your joining, dear Mia. Where are you from watching, dear Neil? Naomi, how are you, Naomi? Every person have to send the laughing disco, guys. Neil, are you watching my stream, pretty Neil? Any person can send the one laughing disco, guys. Any person can and any person can send the laughing disco, guys. Any person can send a laughing disco. Marine, hi Marine. Liz, how are you, dear Liz? How are you, Liz? Marini, hi Marini. Any person can send the finger hearts, guys, at laughing disco. Any person. Claudia, how are you, dear Claudia? Any person can send it. Marine, here is your name, pretty. Mackie, how are you, dear Mackie? Any person can send the laughing disco, guys. You wanna send the laughing disco or fingers, guys? Any person can send it. Jasmine, how are you, Jasmine? How are you, dear Jasmine? Every person to write your name, guys. Every person have to write your name in the chat. You wanna play a laughing disco or super chat, guys?